I got a Jabba update. I was going to save it for a Happy Saturday video tomorrow, but we got a lot to do tomorrow afternoon. We got a function to go to. Uh, in the morning, all our grocery shopping and shit. So I have to do this now. I'm going to call right after I put my video up. Early this morning. I guess a few more things went on this week. So I was brought up to speed. Oh, firstly, Jabba said he's been getting phone calls from people asking him if he wants a mortgage. I guess they know he's got great credit and he has good income. He's got a lot of money to boot. He'd have a big down payment to put on a house. Yep. He's getting calls asking him if he wants a mortgage. Well, I heard he did another live earlier, 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. He's done that before. I know he heard he did one like at 3 o'clock in the morning, working on the Beltway with a big spotlight out there and cranking it, trying to start it. But his neighbors love that shit. I think I called him the Nightstalker. And found an apartment. Yeah. He had to find it on his own. I guess his real estate lady bailed on him. Like I said, he gets fucked over by women left and right. You can't trust or depend on a woman at all. They all let him down. They all fuck him over. Can't trust women. His real estate lady, he had to look for an apartment on his own. Anyway, he found one. Hey, guess what? It happens to be a lady. A lady that owns, a bunch of apartments, apartments in a building. But he was sitting in his Jeep. He wasn't at the apartment. He was sitting in his Jeep on the side of a road somewhere. I'm going to be a little bit out of order here on what he said. I'm trying to recall, and I'm sure I'm going to forget a few things. Hey, good morning, Jabba. Like I've said, Jabba is very childish. He makes a big deal out of nothing just to try to impress people. Like a little kid. And he does it in a smirky, gloating, cocky way, like, look at me, look what I got. I got 50,000 Hot Wheels cars. I got boom boxes. I got obsolete CDs, cassettes, 8-track tapes, VHS tapes. Don't you wish you had all the shit that I have? He brags on things that people would have thrown that shit out years ago. You know what I mean? He obviously can't sell it. That's why he still hoards it. But, and he said, he was surprised he got it when he went for the interview. Because other places he looked at, they want to run a credit check on him. That's what me and my brother do when we rent. Just about everybody does. They want to know what kind of rent they're going to get. If they have a sufficient, steady income, if they have a track record, track history, a good credit, they look up, oh no, he got evicted from this apartment. He got it foreclosed on that house. He owes Sears and Roebuck money on a store charge card, and Sears been closed for years, but they're still going after him for the money. He owes money to MasterCard, Visa, American Express. You know what I mean? They want to know about this shit. And they want pay stubs. But he said, this lady, nice lady. Notice it's always women he gets involved with. No, wait a minute. His lawyer he has on retainer is a man. I wonder if this lady's related to his real estate lady. Maybe they're sisters or something. She didn't want to be bothered. She didn't want to be bothered with running a credit check on me. She didn't need any pay stubs. I was just able to pay her the first month's rent. I guess she got his welfare check. Probably, what, you getting Section 8 too, Jabba? Yeah. Probably getting food stamps. Hey, is that place near the senior center so you can still keep going there to mooch your free meals? And I might have a new name for Jabba. He says, hey, the place is a real fixer-upper. It needs a lot of work. It needs to be all repainted, the floors, the carpets are a mess. Woodwork needs all kinds of repair. So he said he told the lady, now normally, I've known people that, they're renting a place and it needs work, a fixer-upper, and they work out a deal. Hey, listen, I'll tell you what, I happen to know how to do that, and I do it well. I'll do all the repainting, fix this, fix that. Give me my first month's rent for free. Okay, it works out good. You know what I mean? As long as they do a good job on it. But anyway, he's paying her rent, and then she's going to pay him to do it. And as a bonus, all the other apartments in that building, if they need any repair work here or there, painting, woodwork repair, this, that, whatever, he's going to do it for her, and she's going to pay him. So he'll have another source of income besides driving those three nasty, smelly, mixed-breed kids around on that minivan school bus. You know what I mean? Gave me an idea. Made me think he's going to be like the building super there for her now. Now he's a handyman. He's real qualified. We know how good he is with painting shit. Now he's going to be painting walls, fixing ceilings, fixing floors, fixing woodwork, fixing baseboard. Oh, yeah. He's going to be real good at that shit. You know what it made me think? Remember that show, Good Times? Dynamite! That show was annoying. Remember Bookman? They called him Booger, that fat fuck too. Booger. Maybe we should start calling Jabba Booger. He's going to be this lady's building super. Taking care of all the problems in the fucking apartments for her. And he said, hey, Brian, he said it's on the second story, though. He's going to have to go up and downstairs every day. Yeah. Hey, that might work out good for him. You know, going up and down those stairs every day. He'll start to get some exercise, burn some calories. You know what I mean? If he quits smoking, even better. He'll be able to lose some weight. Maybe drop a few chins. Get that belly to go down. So he'll be able to look down and see his dick for the first time in a couple decades. His leg won't get all fat. Maybe that's good for his health. You know. I don't know if I mentioned it today. Is it near the senior center so we can still keep going to Cloppers free food? So anyway, yeah. But he said he was sitting in his Jeep. He wasn't at the place. He was there with her. Oh, look, I was there. I paid her the rent, you know, yeah. And he pulled out a receipt, bragging about how he paid, you know, a month rent. How many of you have ever felt the need to come on the internet? And he said, and he's doing it like all happy and smiling, like, look, you know, everything with Jabba, every little thing is like a major accomplishment to him. Things that people routinely do in their daily life. It's part of life. It's called paying your fucking bills. You know what I mean? That's why we didn't get into the shit he got into, you know? But he had to make a big deal. Hey, pay my rent. How many of you have ever felt the need to come on YouTube or Facebook, whatever, and be all happy and gloating, like trying to impress people by saying you paid your rent? I paid my mortgage. Hey, look at me. I made my car payment. Am I cool or what? Hey, Jabba. I paid my gas and electric bill. I bet other people wish they could do that. Am I cool? Am I special or what? You know, I think I said one time, the only thing that surprised me, said, I'm really surprised he hasn't ever gone live sitting on a toilet taking a dump, trying to impress people with the size of his fucking turds. You know? But who knows? Maybe that'll happen someday. He says, oh, and then he's in his Jeep. But he was in his Jeep. Why wasn't he right there in the apartment? Hey, look, I just rented this place. I paid the rent. Look at my place. But it's a real fixer-upper. But he's going to renovate it. He has good home renovation skills. Obviously, you saw the condition of his house. They got foreclosed on inside and out, right? He knows what he's doing, all right. Hey, Job, with that shit, you got to put some physical activity in it, though. You know, you're going to be stretching, painting, and, you know, with a roller. You can't just sit there on a stool with a rattle can and go, psh, psh. No. You got to put some work into that, pal. Masking, taping things off, you know. So letting you know ahead of time. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry, I had to step away for a second. He says, and he's sitting in his Jeep, and he's all happy. Oh, look at this. When I was there, look at that. The person living there left this behind, and he pulls out a fucking DVD case. Some old movie. I forgot what he told me. Dumb and Dumber, a real old movie, Caddyshack or something. Hey, this is a really good movie. I can't wait to watch this. I'm going to go to the pod and get one of my big screen TVs and bring it to the apartment so I can watch it tonight. And he's even happier because his utilities are included, gas, electric, and guess what, folks? He was all gloating about he has cable TV now. I remember that video, that clip. I saw somebody posted it. He's fucking drunk out of his mind. I need sponsors. No fucking shirt on, eyes all. I don't have cable TV. Now he's making an issue out of. Hey, you have cable TV? I got DirecTV streaming. In fact, you know what? Around here, cable is almost obsolete. You know, you still need a high-speed cable to Xfinity, Comcast. But where everybody's got pretty much internet Wi-Fi these days, it's Wi-Fi streaming, and my box is a little fucking thing about this big. I'm looking at it right now with a green light, you know, when it's on. And, you no longer need those big boxes and shit. So, yeah. So I always try to impress people with things that, it's average, everyday things that none of us normal people even give a second thought to. You know, but to him, he makes a big deal out of it. He's like a little kid trying to impress people all the time. And he pulls his temper tantrums, you know. Every aspect of his behavior and personality is that of like a spoiled brat, obnoxious 9-year-old. So anyway, he's got cable TV. So he says, that's pretty much all he mentioned. I says, what about furniture? So he's going to bring us a TV? Why wasn't he doing it right there in the apartment? What? He's there with her, and then he goes out to his Jeep, drives away, parks on the side of a road somewhere, and he does this live. You know what I mean? Hey, whatever. Says, did he mention about a bed, a couch, table, chairs to eat on? Says, no, you seem more concerned about wanting to get a TV over there than anything else. And a couple of lamps, and he says, even the lamps. Like he says it, he gets like arrogant, like smug. Oh, he said he had a couple of lamps. He said the name of them. They're very expensive lamps. So he's going to impress us with lamps now, too. You know? Always have to try to impress people. Like a little kid. And I said, wait, he didn't bring his bed there to lay on his bed? I know, man, that was funny as hell. I remember a while back. I think I caught part of one. I happened to actually see it myself what was going on. For some reason. I said, I was check what's on with Jabba. He's laying on his fucking bed. Well, now he won't have to be watching all his old VHS tapes. You know what I mean? And old movies. That's all he did. I got no cable TV. So he used to lay in his fucking bed. Or lay on that couch. Looking at a TV for hours. Watching old movies. While he's going live. Like people really want to see him watching fucking TV. Every now and then he'd look at the screen. How many people are here? How many people are here? How come nobody's saying nothing? You get all pissed off. His haters. Jabba, maybe you do have haters, but I'm not a hater. I don't hate you. Hate's a word that I have a hard time saying. Only one person brings that word out, man. That's the fucking Crypt Keeper. That motherfucker using sick, suffering, dying children at St. Jude's Hospital as a scam to build this channel to make money for himself. That's one guy I can say I hate. You are just a disgusting human being. The way you degrade women, the way you degrade minorities, the way you degrade children of a minority mix, and calling them smelly little bastards that don't take a fucking bath. You are just disgusting. I don't hate you. Do you feel better now? I remember that, man. He used to lay there with no fucking shirt on. With his camera, so you're seeing it, you know, the length laying on, and you look at the phone. I didn't see it, but I heard a couple of times he even fell asleep for like an hour. He thinks people want to see him do that shit. His life is so exciting, so important. People need to see that. Like he thinks people are as much in love with that Bel Air as he is. They need to see that car. Oh, and the city apartment's got 2 parking spaces. But he's still going to leave the Bel Air at that guy's house. But he has 2 parking spaces he can use. He's not going to bring the Bel Air there. Okay. Okay. I remember I laughed. He says, yeah, he fucking fell asleep. And he's nodded out on several occasions, even laying in his bed when he's laying on the bed looking at the phone, all of a sudden the head goes down, the eyes go closed. And see, Brian was funny as hell. One time he fell asleep and he's like snoring. And all of a sudden he cuts a mean fucking fart and he like jumped up on. He farted and woke himself up with a fart. So all he's looking forward to tonight is watching cable TV. And then he'll wait till that phone rings from his new landlady. Apartment 4 over there, they're having a problem with their sink. You know, the plumbing, the pipes leaking. Go over there and fix it. Oh, the ceiling cracked in apartment 6. Can you go fix the ceiling? You know, apartment 1 needs to be painted. Yeah, he's going to be... Really, you think we should still keep calling him Jabba? Or should we call him Booger? He's fat like Booger. He might be offended. You know how racist he is. Bookman, Booger, on Good Times. He's black. I think maybe that would piss Jabba off the most, comparing him to a black man, huh? That would really get under his fat fucking skin. Anyway, he told me a couple more things. Too fucking funny. Too fucking funny. So anyway, I guess a matter of time. Maybe Jabba will do a live while he's painting and fixing woodwork and trim and replacing carpets and fixing floors. We'll get to see Booger in action. Okay, got some things to do today. Sorry, no happy Saturday. There's something going on. A little event for the hospital staff tomorrow at the Venus de Milo out in Westport, Massachusetts. Every now and then they have little functions, so Uncle Brian's going to dress up a little bit. Anyway, if I don't catch you Sunday, I'll catch you Monday. In the meantime, oh yeah, tonight, Uncle Brian left the time. Have a great day. Have fun and stay safe. I'm quite sure more will come my way in this ongoing train wreck of the life and times of Jabba.